Hey Crusaders! Welcome back. It's after half time now and you can't get your money back. No, your census date's gone. So old Rick has some doubts, does he? It's just like him. You know, he came along to one of my crusades at the Ballerina Ballroom, asked if he could sing a few tunes. Well, I said, okay. I mean, I couldn't refuse him. The poor bugger was just out of rehab. Little did I know he was going to try and take over the whole show. I suppose you've got a few doubts, have you? You know, you're wondering, does Socrates really think he can change the calendar? No. Yes, it's a doddle. Look, Julius Caesar did it in 46 BC. Added so many days to the year that it became 445 days long. They called it the Year of Confusion. I've had a few of those, I can tell you. I suppose you have too. A little bit later, Pope Gregory had a go. He chucked out half of October. Bad luck if your birthday was on one of those days. No more cake for you. No, it's a doddle to change the calendar. Now, I've got something here that will help explain. This device will do the calculations for us. Let's take an example. Anybody born in around 1995? 1995? Okay. Here we are, 1995. 1945. You were born in 1945. Not a bad year. Second World War ended. Can't get much better than that. That's something to tell your grandkiddies when they asked you what happened in the year you were born. Much more interesting than 1995. Another one. Anyone around 2000? Oh, you're young. 2000. Okay. Tick, 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 tick. 2000. You were born in 1950. 1950. Well, look, there've got to be some winners and some losers. I'm sorry. Now, I might have told a couple of fibs. Earlier, I mean, about how we left Mildura. Oh, how we left Sydney to come to Mildura. You see, it was on account of my father's health, but it's not exactly what you might think. There were a few stories going around. A few parents weren't very happy about some of the things that were happening down at the change rooms at the swimming pool. Of course, if you listen to my father, he made a great sacrifice. You know, the career he could have had, those influential people that he knew. Sorry, have I ever told you the day that Doc Evatt came into our office and said, "Clifford, yours is a rising star." And then he blames my mum. It's all her fault, apparently. She's the one who's useless. She's the one who's hopeless. She's the one who doesn't know anything. That's all about him, you see. It's all about him. It's all... Solly, you're my special boy. Solly, we're special friends, aren't we? You understand me. And my mother has a go. Sorry, he's horrible to me. I can't take it. I can't stand it. I'm gonna... You see, she hates him. My mother. She hates him. Driven her to drink and depression. It's all her fault, apparently. But she hates him. My mother hates my father. And one day, she left him. I remember 6 weeks of my dad's boiled potatoes. 6 weeks of my dad's boiled potatoes. Regrets. They pile up like dead leaves. Make it hard to get through. They stick to your feet. Certainties. They shimmer on the horizon like a mirage. And they evaporate and disappear. It sometimes feels as if my entire life is just trying to make the pieces fit together. And they don't fit, and they crumble, and they fall through my fingers like the red Mildura sand. What if everything that I've told you tonight is a lie? The ravings of some old fool. Like some absurd theatrical performance. How can I show you? I can show you it's true. I can show you it's true. What have we got here? Let's see. 1970 Mildura Agricultural High School yearbook. Okay? I'm in here, somewhere, having a go at old Principal Stone. Yeah. I got 50 more of them, one for every year. And Last Days of Socrates by Plato. Mao's little red book. They didn't have that in the school library. Oh look, oh look. Oh, it's my golly. It's my golly. He's a politically correct gollywog. Yes, I used to paint him up in whiteface. Pissed off a few Nazis. My book of Australian bushrangers. Did I tell you that I stopped going to the Methodist Church? Yes, it was all on account of the lecture I gave to the Christian Ladies' Afternoon Tea, entitled Ned Kelly, a True Christian. Went down well. Look, my debating cup. I won this in the inter-school debates in 1970 on the school trip to Bendigo. I remember that trip. There was a girl there was a girl. She was very pretty. A little bit wild. Her name was Martine. She and I had a bit of a pash in the back of Mr. Edward's Holden. Next day, when she came up to me, I ignored her. I don't know why. I just have this trouble getting close to people. I suppose it's something in my past. I think about her sometimes. I wonder. Yes. There she is. There's me. There's Martine. I didn't have a photo of her, so I cut one out of the school magazine. Stuck it on. It was 2 years after that I found she'd died. Drug overdose. So it's all true, people. It's all true. Everything I've told you. It's all true. Everything I've told you tonight. So, Crusaders, I am fair dinkum. I do have a plan. And it's a plan that will give us a world free of regrets, and a world of peace.